Hello everyone, this is Daniel with the Thomasville Amateur Radio Club. In this video we're going to explore the photos section of our groups.io page. I'm going to show you how to navigate the photo section, navigate the albums, view photos, create a new album, and upload some photos of your own. As you can see, I'm already on the groups.io homepage. I'm going to click the login button. Take us to the login page. I'm going to type in my email address. I love w4ucj@gmail.com, and then type in my password. Now if you're unsure if you typed your password correctly, you can click this icon right here. It will reveal your password that you typed, and you can decide if you've typed it correctly, if you need to go back and redo it. In my case, we're just going to click login, roll the dice, and it appears I did it correctly. Now it's taking me immediately to my Your Groups page. If you end up on one of these other tabs over here and you want to go to our group, all you have to do is click on the Your Groups button and then click on W4UCJ. Okay, it brings me to the messages page. We're going to, on this left, our navigation pane, come down to photos and click on photos. And here we can see the existing albums in our photos section. If you'd like to view some of the photos within an album, you simply click on the album and it brings up the photos for it. If you have a photo that you want to get a little more detailed view of, say let's take a good look at Andy here. Click on it and it enlarges it so you can view it. Now one of the features of this page and all of the groups.io pages is this navigation bar right here. We can see that we are viewing this image. We are within the Field Day 2019 album, and we were within the photo album section of the group. If we want to go back to the album, all we do is simply click on the Field Day 2019 album, and it takes us back to the album. If we want to go to the full photo album section, we can click on photo albums. And you don't have to just go back one level. If you're viewing a photo and you want to go all the way back to the photo albums, you can click on photo albums and view all of them and not have to take multiple steps back to get there. If you want to create a new album, there's a new album button right here. You click on it and come up with a title for your album. This is just a test album, so we're just going to say test album. Feel free to delete. And you can set your access. Group access means anybody in the group can edit this album. Personal access means only you and the administrators of the page can edit the album. Everybody will still be able to view your photos, so don't think this means it's a private album that only you will be able to see. Everyone will still be able to see it, but only you will be able to edit it along with the moderators. The moderators of the page have full access to everything at all times, just in case something happens. So we're going to click on Create to create our album. And now we have an album. As you can see, there's nothing in it. We need to do something about that. So we're going to go to Add Photos. And it brings up a little prompt to select some files. I'm going to click on Browse, and I have already uploaded photos before, so it immediately takes me to my Photos folder. This is standard Windows navigation stuff. If you're not in your Photos folder, you use your icons on the left to locate your folder where your photos are located, go into it, and then you can select from photos. To start off with, we're just going to pick a photo. We're going to pick this little guy right here and click on Open. And it shows us a preview of what we're about to upload. So we can review it and make sure, okay, yeah, I do want to upload all of those photos. To actually, at this point, it's not in the page yet. This is just a preview. If you're happy with this and want to add those photos to the page, you click on the Add button and wait for it to upload. In this case, we're using small photos, so it's going to go very quickly, just for demonstration purposes. At the end of the video, I'll do this again with some larger photos so you can get a feel for how long this will take when you're doing it yourself. Now, we only added a single photo. If we wanted to add multiple photos at a time, we go back to the Add Photos button, hit Browse, and click on the first image we want to upload, hold down the Shift key, and click on the last image we want to upload, and it selects everything in between. If you want to only select a few images out of that range, say we want this one and this one but not this middle one, click on your first photo, hold down the Control key, the CTRL key, and then click on the next photo you want to select, and it will select just those two photos. If you want to select a third photo, you hold down Control key again and select that third photo. Now if you select a photo without holding down Control, it takes away all of your selections. So we're gonna upload all three of these. We're gonna hold down Shift, click the last one, there we go, and hit Open. And now we have a preview of multiple pictures that we're uploading. Again, this is going fairly quickly because we're using small files. I'm happy with my selection, so I'm going to hit Add, wait for it to upload them, and now I have all of these pictures in my album. If I decide, okay, this picture, I didn't really mean to upload this one, I can click on it, come down here to Edit, click on Edit, and I can choose to delete it. I can also go in and change the name of the picture. I can add a description. I can make this the cover photo for my album, but in this case I want to delete it, so we're going to delete, and it'll confirm so you don't accidentally delete something. We're going to hit yes, and now you can see that photo is gone. If you decide, okay, I don't really like how this album is coming together, I need to do this differently, or if you realize that the pictures you've uploaded really belong in a different album, you can come up here to this Delete Album button and delete it. Just click on Delete Album. Once confirmation, you hit yes and it will be gone. If you want to edit your album, make changes to it, you come up here, hit the Edit button, and you can change the owner to anybody in that's currently part of our group. You can change the title of your album, and you can change your description as well as the access level. If you originally did it as personal access and there's somebody else in the group who would like to upload photos to your album and you decide, yeah, that's probably a good idea, you can change it from personal up to group access. If you decide, well, this is a personal project album, I really shouldn't have set it for group access, you can come down here, select personal access, and then when you're done with all of your changes, you hit this update button and it updates your changes. So now this is a personal album, and it takes us back to our main page, or our main photo page anyway. You go back into the album, and since this was just a test, we're going to delete. Let's delete this album, it cannot be undone, click yes, and it's gone. And we're done. That's all it takes. That's most of what you'll need to navigate this page. To show you kind of how long it can take if you're using large photos, which many of us have nice camera phones or really nice SLR cameras. Go on New Album and create another test album. We're going to set it for personal access this time, just to show you there's not really any difference from your end. There we go, create an album, and we're going to click on Add Photos. Now I've got some larger photos here. I'm going to select this first one. It's a picture of my little portable generator that I got for hurricane season. Click on Open, and you'll notice the image doesn't immediately pop up in our preview pane. That's because this image has some size to it. We have to wait for it to upload to the page, process it, and create a little thumbnail for us to view so we can see that, hey, this is the image that I want to upload. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to click on Add. And again, it takes a little time because those images we were uploading before were just a few kilobytes. These are much larger, and I'm on a slower connection. The time that it will take for you to upload these pictures will be dependent on how big your pictures are and how fast your internet connection is. My connection is a little bit slower, and these are larger pictures, so they'll take a little bit longer. Now that was only one picture. We're going to try to add a few pictures now. Let's pick just 2. We'll go with this one and this one. Nope. This one and this one. I hit Shift instead of Control. Hold down Control and you can select just 2. Hit Open. And again, it's going to take a little while for it to generate our preview. Now these files are actually larger than this first file that I uploaded, so we're probably going to be waiting just a minute. There's our first one. You can see it's still loading file 2 of 2. And we're just going to have to wait. And it is important to note, I think I mentioned this earlier, when you're in this view, it has not actually uploaded your pictures to the website yet. So you can back out of this still without having to add your pictures. You just click on Cancel and you're done. The pictures are not on the website. You don't have to worry about it. What's taking so long right now is it's having to try to generate a preview image of your picture. The full file hasn't really been uploaded to the site yet. This second picture is taking long. There it is. Okay. So now we've got a preview of our picture. Here's a picture of my radio and my older tuner for a field test I was doing, and a picture of the tractor from the Peacock Festival. And you can't really see in this preview because it's a low resolution thumbnail. There's actually a peacock in the cage. I want to upload both of these photos, so I'll click on Add. And again, we're going to have to wait. It looks like it's not doing anything. It is. You don't really get a progress bar for this. I kind of wish they would add one. That would be a nice feature to have. But since we don't have one, we just have to wait. You can see up here this little spinny thing. You'll probably get one of those for Firefox and Chrome and Safari and the other browsers, maybe in a different spot. But it is actually working and uploading right now. As I said before, I'm on a little bit slower internet connection here, and it's going to take some time. Okay, it finally finished. So if you're uploading multiple pictures and they're larger, you have to wait. It looks like it's not doing anything. It is. It's working. It's doing an upload. You just have to give it some time, and it will eventually get there. I would recommend, if you have a large number of pictures to upload them in small batches. So if something goes wrong, you don't have to upload the entire lot again. Do them 3 to 5 pictures at a time, and it'll cut down on some frustration. And you can click on any of these pictures to bring up a higher res version of it, and we can see the tractor and Charlie Peacock, and that's actually a pretty cool little trailer they've got there. And again, if you want to delete, edit, or even move this to another album, you can. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. It's fairly simple to do. We're going to go in and delete our album just so we're not dirtying up the page. And if anybody has any questions, comments, if we had any issues with this video like we did the last one where there was audio issues, please leave a comment down below in the comment section of YouTube, or you can shoot me an email. It's mycallsign@gmail.com, or shoot us a message over Facebook. We have a Facebook page, Thomasville Amateur Radio Club, on Facebook. So all of y'all have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Get out there and do some radioing.